And, well, let's see what comes in.
What do you think, Fred? I think we ought to ask
tell how many children you did have.
Meat on there.
Well, I did have 6
See what it
and
does.
lost mom, my oldest daughter. She was 40 years old, which is what, 11 years ago? 1976.
She died the year after that.
Yeah, 76.
Where are you originally from?
Originally from Pennsylvania.
I was from there too.
Oh, what part of Pennsylvania?
Around Pittsburgh.
Well, I'm 100 miles northeast. Northwest.
What time?
Puxatawny, where the groundhog. Yes. You're not taking pictures now, are you?
You'd be
Yes, she
surprised. Well, I think that it's neat that that you came out of such a big family yourself. You
Oh,
know,
well, I did. I came from a family of 12, and there's all of us living. All the brothers and sisters except one. It's 11 of us still living. From he was Dutch, from Holland, the old country. This is the oldest son right here. This is Kel. Now, why did you hide?
Michaela certainly wants that comb again on her father's hair. Fixed it.
Stephen had a bloody nose.
Well, that's what
we need some moisture, some Vicks or some Vaseline.
Yeah.
Vaseline. There's, huh?
Introduce them all.
Oh,
Start
yeah.
with the oldest and go on down.
okay.
You want to ask about?
What? Yeah, this is. Well, I'm Nora. Yeah.
I'm Ken.
Get it?
I'm Gene. I'm Rick. Richard.
I'm Larry. Larry.
We are the Spencer bunch.
We've been out west. West is home to us. Now we've been out west.
I'm West. You'll have to speak for yourself.
And
I'm Midwest.
we want to go back over that Pennsylvania thing. Exactly what year did you come out here?
Well, my husband, Joe Spencer, he came to Arizona in the fall, and I came out to see him. And I fell in love with Arizona, and I went back home, and I quit my job. It took me 3 weeks to buy a truck so that I could bring the furniture, what I had to, and our personal belongings. We left on the last day of January 1956. And Spencer, I thought that if I had Joe Spencer 5 years, I was willing to give him that chance. But I had him 19 years. Arizona was very good for him. He knew all his grandchildren. All of them were born. He knew all of them before he passed on. And all of his children was married at that time. And then I lost him in '75. I lost my oldest daughter in March of '76.
Marcy, could you bring your drink down here so you don't get
Then after that, this one, my 2 oldest sons, they didn't like Arizona. And they came out to Arizona with us, but they went back to, they was going to go to Kansas, Sweet Harvest, weren't you? They ended up in Indiana and have been there ever since.
Instead of wheat harvest, they found the sweethearts in Indiana.
Yeah, that's.
We went for the corn.
You went for the corn.
What was it wrong? 36, I think, is what I figured. Everyone would have been.
Come on in, Frida.
How many great-grandchildren you have?
I had 10 great-grandchildren.
Can't sit by each other.
10.
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce, it's in the bag, sitting out in the garage.
Now, if you children want to say something, well, you go ahead. Tell your life's history. That's about mine.
I got mine.
Sorry.
Well, I met my husband out here in Phoenix, not in Payson, and married him. He was in the service, and we've done quite a bit of traveling. Spent 3 years in Japan. We have 4 children, Terry, Bobby, Scott, and Becky, and we've got 2, 4, 5 grandchildren.
Where's my drink at?
And now I live in Payson and he lives in Phoenix.
You're still married.
And we are still married.
Great.
We'll celebrate our 31st wedding anniversary in
on
August.
top of the wood. Mine isn't.
Now it's your turn, Ken. Speak up, don't be camera shy.
I moved back to Indiana from here in 1956 and came back for the winter and went back in 57 and got married and have 2 children and 3 grandchildren.
What is it? 3 grandchildren?
Yeah,
Ah.
all granddaughters.
And I moved to, went with him in 56 and met my wife and
You
got
should
married.
have introduced your wife by that
Got
time.
married in 1959 while I was in the Air Force. And I got out in 62 and we stayed in Indiana. And we have 1 daughter and 2 grandsons that are here with us today. Been good. Might also say that in 1980 I got called to preach the gospel. And I'm been pastoring the church now since 1981 in Indiana. So I'll be away from that tomorrow. I'll miss that tomorrow.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm the youngest of the brood.
Oh, that's cutest, smartest.
Thank you.
I was too young when we moved there, boy, so I just stayed with the family. Then I started a profession, and I got married and made my home here in Arizona. And I lived in Phoenix for 19 years. No, I lived in Phoenix. I was married for 19 years. I stayed in Phoenix for 19 years.
You're still married, son. He's saying that he lived in South Phoenix till about 4 years ago.
Right, I lived in South Phoenix.
I
Made a home down there for
4 years ago.
Yeah.
And now he lives in Chino Valley.
Moved up to Chino Valley.
And he's got 2 children.
And 2 children.
They're not here today.
And I'll have my anniversary August 2nd.
Right.
24 years.
I was trying to figure out whether it's 24 or 25.
24.
But I told Harold I thought it was 63 when you got married.
And
This is the only one that
my
didn't get married in August.
You missed it. One
I did.
Yeah.
Couldn't make up his mind.
Had to wait till September, see whether she's gonna go back to school or get married.
Oh. Is that the whole truth of it?
Family has been together since 1975.
Why did Justin need to come up here too?
So we decided to get together on a happy occasion. I think it's happy, isn't it?
Yeah, amen to that.
Well, the girls, what's the whole deal?
We're not finished yet. This is my wife, Elaine, and this is our daughter, Kay, and her husband, Jeff, and our 2 grandsons, Stephen and David.
How old is David?
David is
The Bean family is their name, and they live in Shreveport, Louisiana. And it's really a pleasure for them to be here today with us.
You guys drove all the way from Louisiana.
Well,
We've been camping since we left Shreveport last Saturday, and we've camped all the way out here and have enjoyed ourselves tremendously.
With children this small, that's quite an undertaking. Huh?
This is your oldest son.
No, this is an oldest son.
I'm
This
the
is
second
son.
Second son of the first son of the third son.
right.
That's not hard.
but that's plenty for the Spencers and the Beans. Let's get on to Kenneth
Got
Harold's
it.
story.
My oldest boys, and this is my wife, Frida, of 29 years. This is my daughter, Donna, my granddaughter, Marcella, and I have a son and daughter-in-law back in Indiana and 2 granddaughters.
son-in-law too.
And I got a son-in-law back there too.
What are their names?
Randy.
Randy Nichols, and my son's name is Carl Spencer, and his wife Cheryl, Jessica Nicole, and Catherine Lynn.
Alias Katie.
Yeah. Which is, how old is Katie?
4 weeks.
4 weeks old.
That's why they couldn't be here. They was too young.
Too young, and they wanted to move into a different house. Rather than spending money to come out here. I don't think
Yes, we'll say hello to Katie back, Jessica, Carl, and Cheryl. And Randy. And Randy.
You can read it, because we'll probably use their VCR to watch it on.
Ethel and Fred.
Yeah, Ethel and Fred.
That does it for us.
That does it.
Yep.
Right, keep on calling James Stevens.
And
Where's Mike?
is it Nora's turn?
The one that's crying?
Yeah, we get one here.
Okay. Well, Mike's supposed to be coming out.
Right at the end.
Okay. No, wait, turn around here. I'm Nora, and this is part of my family, not all. This is my husband, Mike. This is my oldest son, Terry. His wife, Cindy. And their daughter, April.
The camera, April.
And then my oldest daughter, Bobby. Her husband, Fred. Their son, James. And their daughter, Rebecca. And I've got another son, Scott. His wife is Dorothy, and they have 2 children, Jennifer and Jason. And then we've got a younger daughter, Rebecca. Live in Red Bluff, California. They just love that high desert up there.
Table Creek.
They traveled 100,000 miles to be here.
How many thousand? 2,000, about 1,000 miles out of our way.
Then you tell a little bit about when you and Mike were married and how your family does.
Well, believe it or not, Mike and I met on a blind date. And my dear sweet husband didn't have any front teeth either. And he was in the Air Force. He was stationed at Luke Air Force Base at the time. And we went from Luke to San Antonio, Texas, to California, to Japan, to California, to North Carolina, and back to Arizona, good old Arizona.
You always do that.
Tell us something about your military career, Terry.
I was in the Air Force for 4 years at Luke Air Force Base.
Freddie and I got married in 77, had James in 78, and we're in 82. We moved to Red Bluff in 79. And we've been there ever since. That's where his family's from, and that's why we're there.
Oh, he's the baby, by the way.
Yes.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You and Kathy are 7 years apart, and you're still a baby.
Doesn't matter if he's youngest or not, he's still.
If you're still around here later on this afternoon, maybe you'll be able to get Scott, but he might not get up here till around 5. His wife started a new job, and she had to work today, so.
If they're going to be back tomorrow, we'll come back in tomorrow.
I stay up here in Payson by myself. My big baby.
That was cute. You got a kiss for it.
Hi, Tosh. Yes.
Hurry up,
I should have got Harold up here and said that I remarried.
And watch everybody do what they're doing.
We got somebody barbecuing. You guys might as well stay and eat.
What did you,
It's all pre-cooked, so it shouldn't take.
yeah, it shouldn't take too long because
I already got chicken burnt though, you see.
You were supposed to burn the ribs, not the chicken.
I burn anything. I've been trying to discourage you from having me cook barbecue, and it doesn't work.
Your father-in-law.
Hey, you're dead meat.
You children's gonna be isolated with your horns.
Where'd they get those?
Cindy?
She knows.
They're neat because they're not real
They're
nice.
not nice.
Usually on my grill, the cooked steaks, they get real hot. Throw it on there and sear it real good on the inside, and then close it down. Flip it over, and close it down, and cut the fire off underneath, and open the top of it for about 5 minutes. And that thing's just as juicy.
I think we could probably get some more.
Some more in there to be full
Oh,
of.
God, there's a lot. We're going to be so screwed up for serving this stuff. I don't know where we're going to store it all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Dad was, the people behind them there wanted them to go in with them and buy the lot. Oh, back here, Dad said that if they bought anything, they'd buy that lot across the street.
Was a big pork.
That's all funny. That wasn't all of it. About 35 bucks.
I'll put some and get somebody to eat this.
Yeah, well, we'll get the rest of the food.
Rick, I'll take a picture.
Yeah.
There.
Food time. Oh, they surely will turn that camera off before we start eating food.
That would be disgusting. Yeah, just put them on top of this.
Top of the microwave?
We need that salt and put it back.
Richard, get that boy. The hyena is coming out in him.
Hey, he wants something to drink.
Yeah, drink that now.
You got them right on there.
Chicken right here.
We are doing great. Hope they got the food ready here.
Draggle me. Then I'd be dead. Draggle me, I'd be dead.
We are pros. Hey, here. Let's keep this here. Roast, but they were pre-cooked on the microwave.
Huh.
I didn't realize we were on film.
Hey, don't get any better than this. I got the old Milwaukee right there. That's a whole one.
People in Payson, Arizona. Where's your spatula?
There's coming to something. Yeah. Oh.
Is that chicken or is that squirrel?
This is,
Yeah,
ice. Yeah, put that one it's on out.
this is ice chicken.
Guys!
Yeah.
Doesn't that look good?
Just pouring this in here, aren't you? You're not adding anything else.
Oh, go ask Andy Lane. Say, I want to hold the baby. Come on.
When are we gonna have a
Go
movie?
where? If you want it, go where?
We're having a movie right now.
Yeah, or else just bring the platter in on and set that out there for him to put the other food in.
You losing something?
You get in all these big deals, don't you? I remember putting me to work before that corn roast, the first one. I didn't even know he was there with that.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I don't even like my...
Watch the language to the audience.
This and this, they made some of the desserts, and Cindy made the beans, and she made the, what do you have, the broccoli and rice casserole? All rotten?
All right.
That's what your dad would say, all rotten. All rotten.
That's right. I like rotten food. Go ahead and tell you.
Yeah. Hold your hand up. No, your hand.
Look at those hands.
You know what I thought that was when I seen it.
You like that? You like that?
That's the way to do it, huh?
Your mama don't make you any macaroni salad with tuna in it? She just makes you pepper macaroni, huh?
She makes us pepper macaroni.
How much
But
macaroni
that
you had in it?
macaroni without.
I hear about you in your macaroni.
I just made a small. You didn't hear about the year that Ken and Frida come out. I think they was on their way to
Yeah, I heard about it.
California, and they just accidentally stopped in one evening. And I said, come on and have dinner with us. And wouldn't you know it, I had macaroni on the table. And I didn't even know he was coming by.
Grandma Collins took and heated up some macaroni and cheese that was left over. She had made a macaroni salad.
Yeah.
And there was macaroni and tomatoes in there. She heated that up. And since I knew we'd have macaroni one
I
way.
bet you he won't let you fix macaroni at home, will he?
Yeah, you know what? Every time she left, and I had to cook, it was chili.
Chili?
Chili. I'm famous for chili.
Well,
Grandma.
honey. Yeah.
Carl one day when we was going somewhere and I did it all.
I think we'll just leave him sitting until we have to eat. We don't want to take him outside.
So you having fun?
The rug, yeah.
Not right at the bottom there.
I found it finally.
I roll it real slow so you can get a good picture of her rolling the baby, wheeling the baby.
I don't
You know, I'm not.
What's your name?
You're hungry.
Becca.
Looks like that.
Yeah, let's start.
It was more than that.
150.
Yeah.
Look at that, there goes Freddie. He says, my name's Fast Freddie. I don't get what you be there.
Watch that.
Quit that. Look at that smile on her face.
Nothing I can think of.
Passed down from mother to
No
daughter.
fights or nothing.
No, it's passed down from father to daughter. My dad's wedding ring. And
You want to give away your dad's wedding ring? Look
she
out,
found them
Mike.
on the counter, so she gave them to me.
Oh.
I took them off last night.
I know, I saw them laying
I
there.
had some hand cream.
The brown one.
I need to try the soft foot.
That stuff's
Rebecca, have you drank that before? I don't know if you'll like that.
How much is it?
I do.
$6 a case, I think.
Grapefruit juice.
Well, that's just $5.
Carbonated
No,
grapefruit
$7.
juice.
What's that? Looking under.
It's really good stuff.
I think it's no Milwaukee.
Hey, Jay, buddy, go up there and smile for the camera.
This tastes like spoiled grapefruit juice.
Oil?
It's supposed to taste the same no matter where you get it.
Wait for the camera.
Don't. You probably drank it, came out of St. Louis when you was back.
Jason.
That's enough.
Little Rock.
There's new people inside, up on the back porch too.
Yeah, Judy, Rock.
Kids.
You better say cheese, Mandy. They go over from Chino Valley, and this my wife, Judy, and we will have an anniversary the 2nd of that August. August 2nd will be 24 years. 24 years. And this is our daughter Amanda. And she just turned 5 May 18th. And she's so busy she just doesn't want to quit eating.
You don't look old enough to be married for 24 years.
What?
You don't look old enough to be married 24 years. 24 years?
Yeah. And I promise I'll never do it again.
What?
Today?
You know?
I have to go up and get alongside of Mark.
Ready to pop right
Sit
in
on
here.
the screen.
She has to announce her
What you
second
do is you
husband.
use them more. You show them more. Because it's easier.
My films would have to be edited though, because there are crazy spots and bad spots in them. And then wouldn't need all that.
Yeah. Well, if you ever, you just live right over here in Chino Valley.
Usually there's a straw in it.
Joshua, I'm gonna go out there. We're making another movie camera.
I want to get you on this film.
Yes, it is.
Sears dead, isn't he?
Where's Amanda? No, she got him down there, Mandy and I. But Josh wasn't in the.
And then how about, who's all the older sisters and brothers? So what you do is start here and then go on around. And baby's
Say, hi, I'm Jennifer, and this is my brother Jason.
Say it loud.
Say it loud, baby. Say it loud.
Talk to me, Jennifer. Tell me what your name is. What's your name?
She gets scared.
Yeah.
close up a little bit.
You lost a wife, where'd she go?
Okay, Daddy can help out.
It's good to get that out.
Okay, we got Jason and Jennifer's name.
That's Jason and Jennifer.
Amanda.
You're Josh.
I'm Josh.
And what's your name next door to you?
My name's Marcy. I'm April's cousin.
But what is your name?
Say your name.
Who is April's cousin?
I'm April's cousin.
Look over here at Grandma. Rebecca. James. He always was a ham.
He didn't say anything.
How old are you?
7.
7. You having fun here in Arizona? You live here all the time, don't you? You're from Indiana? Illinois? California? Where?
Jason.
What's your name again?
So that's Amanda too?
And you're having fun too, huh? She's tired.
Mom, is that ready to talk to Grandma?
Oh, all the rest of them.
Might as well.
Our great grandchildren, yeah. Well, the two back there are grandchildren. Amanda and Josh are grandchildren. The rest of them are great grandchildren.
Oh.
Yeah, little late come on.
Where's Stephen?
Well, actually, this beautiful part of the world is last day I
I don't know where Stephen is.
Jason and you.
Yeah, that little baby that was out here, he's a great grandson.
Rick, wait a minute, let me go down and see if I can find Steve.
Oh, is she tired? Oh, I know you're good.
Watch this baby, don't get
My name's Jennifer.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. This is Jason.
This is my son Scott and his wife Dorothy, their son Jason, and their daughter Jennifer. And this is my stepfather Harold.
I'm just
And y'all know who Martha is.
Done it so many times already.
Yeah.
I saw her once before, too.
Now,
She didn't like me then either.
your mom and dad.
Oh, you bang of your
Then I'll
chin,
give it
didn't
this
you?
one, give you with your mom.
Come here, Jay, baby.
Come on, Larry.
Come here, April. Come on, just
Okay,
get
now
everybody
Larry and
together
Judy and Mandy can get near your mom.
As long as you're happy.
There we go.
Well, I played like a junior sample yesterday while on
You should
film.
see this face she was making that camera.
This is my family. This is my wife of 24 years of marriage. Next month, August 2nd. And this is my son Joshua, which is almost 8 years old. And this is my daughter Amanda. She is 5 now. And we spent almost 20 years down in Phoenix at a home. And then we moved up to Chino Valley where we presently live in.
Jason.
Now. And that's just about it, because I got physically disabled to go to work anymore.
We're going to have to tape his mouth when we get him on camera, huh?
No. And we were married in 1978. When we moved, I moved from Phoenix to California, and I love California.
Everybody has their own problems.
I know they do.
She deserted Arizona.
It's really nice to be in a wonderful family.
Thank you.
Enjoying every minute of
James, why don't you tell them where you're from?
I'm from California. I came down here to see my aunt and uncles, my mom and grandpa, see all my cousins. My mom's in town.
How many aunts, how many cousins did you get to see that you hadn't seen before? And aunts and uncles, can you remember?
Just about all of them.
it was a good conservative answer.
Yeah. Well, especially your grandma's brothers that was from Indiana. You'd never met them before, had you?
You've never seen Ken and you've seen Larry. That was
Yeah.
all.
Only Larry and Richard, but I don't think you'd met Ken and Jean and Frida and them.
I have.
Well, tell them who you are.
No.
Yeah, tell them who you are and where you live.
Your name is Abe, the great baby.
Here's your grandma. There's no one back there, April.
There I said. Gone.
No, but what's their names?
Cindy and Sally.
And how old are you? And what about you, Jennifer? Can you tell them what your name is? Hmm? Look at that camera over there and say, my name
It
is...
scares the devil out of her.
My name is Jennifer.
I don't think she's talking.
Not talking.
Who's your mom?
No, she's not talking.
Put her up in front of a still camera and just...
Yeah.
Where's your mommy?
Oh, I think I'm going to have to get some grandkids off the legs.
It'll make a tree, Rick.
Yep, about 50 years.
Picture of my son and daughter-in-law, Carl Spencer and Cheryl.
They couldn't be here.
They couldn't be here because of a birth in the family. And their other new arrival, the father and the two daughters, Jessica and Katie.
Katie was only a few hours old there.
This was taken in the hospital room right after the birth. That's the mother of Cheryl with the new baby Katie. And the other one is Jessica and Katie.
Maybe they'll make it next time, huh?
Yeah, they hoped to make it this time, but they didn't. This is a picture of our daughter who is here and her husband, Randy.
What is this?
I don't know.
And he's not here.
Empty, I
Be
think.
here next time.
It's our family.